Also following breaking news in Jefferson County, Rod Blagojevich could walk free out of a Colorado prison at any moment.
President Trump commuted the sentence of the former Illinois governor 11 years after he tried to sell Barack Obama's Senate seat.
CBS 4's Rick Salinger was at that federal prison in Jeffco when Blagojevich went in 8 years ago. You see he's back right now as we all await the release. Rick?
Well, Jim, at last word, they were still waiting on paperwork, although that was not clear when it would come and when he would be released. But no doubt he is anxious to go home. It was nearly 8 years ago he arrived in Colorado. That dark hair no longer looks the same. He had stopped back then for one last meal and some final thoughts before starting his prison term.
Do this hard thing. Endure the suffering, but to persevere in a way where I can be strong for my kids.
With that, he would enter what would become his Colorado home. He spent at least part of his time here teaching, including foreign languages. While some of his sentence was struck down, the 14 years remained the same until now.
He'll be able to go back home with his family after serving 8 years in jail. That was a tremendously powerful, ridiculous sentence, in my opinion.
Blagojevich, a Democrat, was convicted on 17 public corruption counts, most notably offering a U.S. Senate seat in return for contributions. The former governor's wife appealed to Trump for mercy.
I watched his wife on television. I don't know him very well. I met him a couple of times. He was on for a short while of The Apprentice years ago.
He will remain a convicted felon, but will be a free man. You're looking at the door that he entered prison through. It is not clear if he will come out that way. Blagojevich's wife, Patty, and his children are waiting for him at their home on the northwest side of Chicago. Live at the FCI Englewood in Jefferson County, Rick Salinger covering Colorado First.
And we will continue to follow this story this hour. If Blagojevich is released and makes any comments, we'll bring that to you right here on CBS 4 News at 6.